you do me a favor, piano man, please? I want you to write me a song. They call me the hero of Antelope's Run, and I've gotta show 'em they're wrong. You see, it all started a week ago in the bar down on corridor 3. There was nobody there but us regular bums, losers, the barman and me. Slopping up booze in the north corner booth was the old man they called Captain Jed, 'cause he owned a tramp freighter, the old Antelope, a ship that like him was half dead. Now Molly, they say, was a crack pilot once, a gal with a brilliant career. But then she started doping on Regulus One and finally washed out down here. And me, well, I wanted the Navy bad, but it seems that they didn't want me. So I stopped chasing stars, started sweeping up bars, her bed, board, and all my drinks free. It was quiet that night with the docks closed down. There was nothing for a week. Not a ship was in port, but the old Antelope, and the red alert started to shriek. The whole station shook like a hurt living thing. Then the lights dimmed and faded away. Then the gravity went, then the air pumps cut out, and the bartender started to pray. I stole that bilge, head for the Antelope now. Jed's voice cut the dark like a knife. The station reactor's on critical load, so run to the docks for your life. When we got to the docks, we found waiting out there every soul that had been left alive. They begged with their eyes for poor old Captain Jed to tell them all how to survive. Break out the suits, said the captain to them, 'cause it's dark and it's airless and cold. But I swear I can get you all out of here safe, packed into the Antelope's hold. Molly, he asked, can you navigate? She said, who do we have for a crew? The Antelope needs only 3 hands, he said, and I think our young friend here will do. The confident look that he flashed at me then made my heart turn over with pride. I never once thought about backing away. I think I would rather have died. 200 alive in the Antelope's hold, and the captain and Molly and me. We slammed the lock just as the station blew wide. Jed hit the main jets to get free. Now that kind of G-force is rough on the heart, too much for his ticker to take. So when we came around and we saw how he lay, we knew Captain Jed wouldn't wake. So I took the comm and the engineer boards, and Molly took helm and the nav, with the manuals spread out all over the deck, and to find what they didn't have. She worked at that comm like a crazy machine, while her hands shook like grass in the breeze. But her skill was still sharp, and she jumped us 3 times, never minding the shakes and DTs. 3 jumps made clean, only 1 more was left. The ship's alarm started to blast. Her old worn-out seals had come loose in the stress. We were losing our heat and air fast. On the bridge there was only 1 vacuum suit left. Well, they say Lady Luck is stone blind. Heads or tails was the question I started to ask. Then I felt myself hit from behind. When I came to again, I was sealed in the suit. She was belted down tight in her chair, with her hands on the console, a smile on her lips, and the ice on her face and her hair. Here's the instructions to get us all home. I saw she'd left on the screen. If any old shipmates should ask after Moll, just tell them she finally died clean. I made the last jump just like she'd told me to, and I brought the ship in like she'd said. They call me a hero now for what I did, but they don't mention Molly and Jed. So write me that song now, piano man, please, and sing it out often and loud, so they all know the story of one kind of hero that makes everyone proud. But some kind of heroes are lunkheads like me, who only do things that they're told. And some kind of heroes are out for the glory, they're heroes on purpose and cold. Some become heroes for bravery, for sure, and some just because all is lost. But a few are the heroes like Molly and Jed, who give without counting the cost.
Sick, their lives for those that fly make others die and never touch their fates. He just flies the bomber, he never sees their eyes when the hell comes down. He just flies the bomber. Inbound trip without a slip, drops them free. Set the track for their attack, the backup comms agree. Now trim the jet and don't forget to plot in the return. It's time to go for down below the planet that must burn. He just flies the bomber, he never sees their eyes when the hell comes down. He just flies the bomber. Make the run so quick it's done. Death screams toward the ground. Moving fast. Final turn is from the stern. They watch the mushrooms grow and fill the night with deadly light and kill the world below. He just flies the bomber, he never sees their eyes when the hell comes down. He just flies the bomber. Back aboard the shuttle, there'll be time enough to think when they're done. They'll find their antiseptic war won't leave them with the place that they can run. Nowhere to run. No deep, untroubled sleep for one with such a debt. And guilt alone will not atone or let the soul forget. Those cries and screams, they're not just dreams, imagination's lies. Goddamn the whore, the bitch you whore, you killers from the sky. He just flies the bomber, he never sees their eyes when the hell comes down. He just flies the bomber.
And the staff has seen her, plus the portmaster and me. a beat, don't pass the mess room door. You just might see a tangerine come rolling down the floor. We sometimes catch a glimpse of her by station night or day. But when we try to catch her, she just laughs and fades away. The station's chief head shrinker takes his notes and drains his cup. We get rotated often, but she still keeps showing up. We don't know why we're haunted here or why it's her that haunts. We've got a betting pool for all who wonder what she wants. The best odds say she likes the rhythm of the station's drive. They didn't have phase generators while she was alive. Complaining since the fresh fruit all comes free. But now and then we wonder what it means for the human race. The ghosts of generations past are taking off our space.
Young women, if you travel stellar shipping lanes, beware the whisper soft caress of gentle fingers in your hair, the tender kisses you lie sleeping when there's no one there, and your temperatures rise. You've been touched by the phantom lover of the star drive. Ghost or alien, dead or alive, only one sure thing is known. The phantom lover of the star drive only haunts the ladies, he leaves the men alone. No one knows his name, what he was or where he came from. He just began to haunt the house he run. No sooner is a cruiser's jump to faster than light done. He arrives with a soulful sigh, the phantom lover of the star drive. Ghost or alien, dead or alive, only one sure thing is known. The phantom lover of the star drive only haunts the ladies, he leaves the men alone. In normal space there's not a trace of passion's entity, but jump to light in his romantic spree is guaranteed. And interstellar dawn, one lady passengers agree, with a sparkle in their eyes. He's a tachyon high, the phantom lover of the star drive. Ghost or alien, dead or alive, only one sure thing is known. The phantom lover of the star drive only haunts the ladies, he leaves the men alone. They love him, yes they do, and now the Tau said he cruises booked solid by women who've been victimized. He's a tachyon high,
the phantom lover of the star drive.
he satisfies.
The phantom lover of the star drive.
He's a tachyon high, the phantom lover of the star drive.
James, the man they call James. He robbed from the rich and he gave to the poor. Stood up to the man and he gave him what for. Our love for him now ain't hard to flat, stole everything Boss Higgins had to steal. He robbed from the rich and he gave to the poor, stood up to the man and he gave him what for. Our love for him now ain't hard to explain. The hero of Canton, the man they call Jane. Here is what separates heroes from common folk like you and I. The man they call Jane, he turned round his plane and let that money hit sky. He dropped it onto our houses. He dropped it into our yard. And they called Jane, he turned round his plane, headed out for the stars. And he gave to the poor, stood up to the man, and he gave him what for. Our love for him now ain't hard to explain. The hero of Canton, the man they call
Born in the belly of a rocket ship, as from terror it did fly. His first cries drowned by the engine's roar. In no cradle did he lie. He hit Santa by the time he was 4, Galahine when he was 9. Born as a spaceman in a spaceman's bed, and as a spaceman he would die. He learned every course that a ship could take, found a few more on the side. He learned new tricks, every stop they'd make with the engines he did ride. A spacer's pride is his swagger stick, and his pride knew that he could survive. As a spaceman from the day he was born, and as a spaceman he would die. Lived for diversity in his training years when he just turned 34. The captain planned on a mighty pay after a load of ore. The engine room gave him all they had, but the captain ordered more. They pumped them up to their hottest game just to hear his roar. 500 miles above the planet's ground, the engine sighed. The captain called, "We need power now, or we'll all die today." The spaceman said, "All the boys are dead, and I'm not far behind." It's pulled much more than she's meant to take, and the baffles have flown wide. The captain said, "Well, do something, man," and the spaceman smiled wide. Said, "Hold the plates down with my bare hands, we can't do nothing but enjoy the ride." But the ground flew up with destructive speed, and the spaceman knew his mind. He couldn't sit in the engine room and wait for his friends to die. So he turned and he put his hand inside where the engines used to glow. He found the plates and he held them fast, 'cause to quit's no way to go. And the rocket shook with a mighty roar, and the engines they did cry. And the spaceman smiled in the engine's glow, for as a spaceman he would die. They found the boys in the engine room by their station, where he died. They took them out, gave them to the stars, not a single inside. For spacemen in the stars to live, and in the stars they long to die. The spaceman's life for his men did give, as the stars would let him lie. He lived as a spaceman from the day he was born, as a spaceman he did die. razors cut some 20-odd holes through her steel-plated gut. So pity us poor sailors wherever we roam, for there's no guarantee that we'll ever come home. All the engines were dead and the light system shot, and the ship leaking air like the steam off a pot. When the crew was accounted and all damage told, the last airtight chamber was the 5th cargo hold. So pity us poor sailors wherever we roam, for there's no guarantee that we'll ever come home. So we yelled SOS with our beacons and flares, and we ran for the hold by the last standing stairs. We sealed off the ports and we gave a great cheer when we found that the cargo was 12 miles from here. Pity us poor sailors wherever we roam, for there's no guarantee that we'll ever come home. We were fairly well mellowed when our answer came through by a transporter sparkle and a brief flash of blue. 'Twas a space-suited Navy man, calm and correct, though his green pointed ears weren't quite what you'd expect. Pity us poor sailors wherever we roam, for there's no guarantee that we'll ever come home. He raised one long eyebrow as he noted our fun, and he calmly announced that our troubles weren't done, for his ship was off fighting the raiders alone. So we'd have to reach safety somehow on our own. So pity us poor sailors wherever we roam, for there's no guarantee that we'll ever come home. Then he said, there's a space station not far at all. We could reach in 2 days at a jet-powered crawl. Now jets are quite simple, we could build one from here. Just a valve like the surface from one tank of beer. So pity us poor sailors wherever we roam, for there's no guarantee that we'll ever come home. So we cheered our salvation and we mourned for the brew, sealed on the pipes as he showed us to do. We opened the fuel line with a ship aimed toward home, and we rode to the station on a long wake of foam. So pity us poor sailors wherever we roam, for there's no guarantee that we'll ever come home. Ship came to take us in tow, just an hour from the station with 3 tanks to go. We drank up the fuel and we're feeling no pain when the Navy man left us with a look of disdain. So pity us poor sailors wherever we roam, for there's no guarantee that we'll ever come home. So cheer for us sailors riding in on the foam. We were drunker than lords from the time we got here. When we pulled into our port we set out investigating every joint and part. We had high expectations of their hospitality, had found too late it wasn't geared for spacers such as we. And we're banned from Largo, everyone. Banned from Largo just for having a little fun. We spent a jolly shore leave there for just 3 days or 4, but Argo doesn't want us anymore. The captain didn't but his method. We found him with 5 partners, each of a different world and sex. The shore police were on the way. His nick of time and the remnants of his pants. And we're fun at putting down the brew. He outdrank 7 Swiss and an demolition crew. The Navigator didn't win, but he outdrank almost all. And now they've got a shuttlecraft on the roof of the hall. And we're banned from Margot, everyone. Banned from Margot just for having a little fun. We spent a jolly shore leave there for just 3 days or 4. But Argo doesn't want us anymore. Our proper cool first officer was drugged with something green and hauled into an alley where he suffered pains obscene. He sobered up in sick bay and he's none the worse for wear, except he somehow taught the bridge computer how to swear. And we're banned from Margot, everyone. Banned from Margot just for having a little fun. Spent a jolly shore leave there for just 3 days or 4. But Argo doesn't want us anymore. The head nurse disappeared a while and made the jar, buying an odd potion guaranteed to cause trouble. She came home with no uniform and an oddly cheerful heart, and a painful way of walking with her feet a yard apart. And we're banned from Margot, everyone. Banned from Margot just for having a little fun. We spent a jolly shore leave there just 3 days or 4, but Argo doesn't want us anymore. Our Lady of Communications won a ship-wide bet by getting into the planet's main communications net. Now every time someone calls up on an Argo telescreen, the flesh is there but the clothes they wear are nowhere to be seen. And we're banned from Argo, everyone. Banned from Argo just for having a little fun. We spent a jolly shore leave there for just 3 days or 4, but Argo doesn't want us anymore. Our doctor loves humanity, his private life is quiet. The shore police arrested him for inciting hordes to riot. We found him in the city jail, locked on and beamed him free, intact except for hickeys and 6 kinds of VD. And we're banned from Margot, everyone. Banned from Margot just for having a little fun. We spent a jolly shore leave there for just 2 days. But Argo doesn't want us anymore. Our helpers loved exotic plants, and the plants all went into stew. He took some down on leave with him, and we wondered what they'd do. Till a planetary governor called and swore on his life that a gang of plants twined his house and then seduced his wife. And we're banned from Margot, everyone. Banned from Margot just for having a little fun. But Argo doesn't want us anymore. Klingons landed and nobody seemed to care. They all far to announce that they were there. Their heart was busy inside and waited for them to play. But the Klingons only looked at us and turned and ran away. And we're banned from Margot, everyone. Banned from Margot just for having a little fun. We spent a jolly shore leave there for just 3 days or 4, but Argo doesn't want us anymore. Our crew is Starfleet's finest, and our record is our pride. And when we play, we tend to leave a trail a mile wide. We're sorry about the wreckage and the riots and the fuss. At least we're sure that planet won't be quick forgetting us. And we're banned from Margot, everyone. Banned from Margot just for having a little fun. We spent a jolly shore leave there for just 3 days or 4, but Argo doesn't want us anymore. Wonder why.
I want to go dancing on the moon. I want to fly to zero gravity. You're Jupiter singing. better sing to Saturn's rings. When will space be open for me? Ordinary people will go tomorrow. Tomorrow can't come too soon. The years so quickly flow, and progress is so slow. Tomorrow I'll be too old to go dancing on the moon. Ordinary men and women stand earthbound and wondering when they shall arrive and the moon will become open to ordinary men. I wanna go dancing on the moon. I wanna frolic in Sirius. She better sing to her Saturn's rings. When will space be open for me? I wanna go dancing on the moon. I wanna go dancing on the moon. I wanna go dancing on the moon. I wanna go dancing. I wanna go dancing on thundering storms. And the threat of the 7 who died when they challenged the sky, stop and listen. No, not the dream they carried with them. To the voice that plead for harmony and wisdom. Listen now. Don't let their legacy be a world united and hopeful with the common tomorrow's dream today for all the children. Your company thought that they'd make them a law and have all the ships for their own. Your company ships now and company crews will pay us and serve us alone. James Robert the First was her captain that day, and he sent to all ships in the deep. Farewell to their ports and good luck to them all, for what they can't catch they can't keep.
And no sun can hold us and keep us for long, for infinity's ours and infinity's free. And no star can own her and no world's her own, for infinity's end is she. And wonder to tell, Mother Earth changed her mind and called back her magistrates too. For no ship would haul beyond Outlook or Pell, so no mail and no cargo got through. Then Union side came with their ships and their guns and closed up the ports one and all. You'll all haul for us now, the Union men said. You'll come and you'll go where we call. And no sun can hold us and keep us for long, for infinity's ours and infinity's free. And no star can own her and no world's her own, for infinity's end is she.
Now Captain James Robert was vexed and annoyed, so he sent out the word like before. We're free ships and crews and we go where we please. We'll haul you to hell and no more. Then Union thought haulers like Candace and Faye, Marigold, Karina and Fame. From Union side ports reached the wide deep of space, and to infinity's end they all came.
And no sun can hold us and keep us for long, for infinity's ours and infinity's free. And no star can own her and no world's her own, for infinity's end is she. Ah, well now, said Earth, you must come to our side, for there is no place else you can be. But Captain James Roberts still sent out the word that all ships from now on must be free. So no ship would come and no true ship would go, but the traitor Charlene and her kind. Charlene drifts in pieces around Charlene Point, and never a rest will she find. And no sun can hold us and keep us for long, for infinity's ours and infinity's free. And no star can own her and no world's her own, for infinity's end is she. So the treaty was signed then and sealed and made sure, for ports to be open to trade, and borders be none to withhold us or bind. No law on our decks but the law we have made, and no sun can hold us and keep us for long, for infinity's ours and infinity's free. And no star can own her and no world's her own, for infinity's end is she, for infinity's end is she.
Making love in a zero-G environment may not produce the satisfaction we project. The proposed erotic possibilities deny Newton's laws of motion and how they will affect our romantic inclinations in space stations. Momentum changes in proportion to force acting on a resting body and making it move. And every action is opposed by an equal reaction of the same magnitude in the opposite direction, without exception. Now I may be wrong, but it seems to me, when contemplating the dynamics of sex, that trying to do it in zero-G may present some pressing problems we did not expect. Making love in a zero-G environment may be more hazardous than advocates assume. Adrift in compartment three-dimensional pelvic push may quickly find lovers parted in ricochet free fall. Zero G may have industrial advantages for pharmaceuticals, barbarians, and steel. But in matters of human sensuality, friction is essential. Future studies may reveal that waveless copulation induces frustration. Now I may be wrong, but it seems to me that carnal stimulation will be desired. So in order to do it in zero G, some new techniques may be required. Making love in a zero G environment may foster changes in our moral attitudes. Cause nature provides for the planet bound, but the state of the art in orbit must improve. Desperate lovers may engage a space age sex age. Together tethers would prevent random wandering, magnetic harnesses incorporating alternating poles could sustain an interaction electrically. Rear thrusters would supply perfect docking control. Entry speed and rhythm set easy on the retrojets. Now I may be wrong, but it seems to me that we'll never be sure unless we go and try it. So for reasons of promoting space industry, making love in a zero G environment is a problem we must solve. With a dash of erotic and addition of necessity, science will arrive at a feasible solution to the 21st
When the weapons are hissing thunder, the echoes through the ship we hear. See the glory, its deadly wonder, but locked inside each heart. Each crewman knows their own position, and never from the mark they stray. To fail the ship could mean destruction. If it meant their death, each one would stay. We are the crew of the fighting lady. The queen of space is a ship of steel. Our captain's word is a call to battle. The klaxons ring when the threat is real. When the long guns rage and rattle, her light grows dim with every blow. Space lies silent beneath the battle. If we die here, then who would know? We are the crew of the fighting lady. The queen of space is a ship of steel. Our captain's word is a call to battle. The klaxons ring when the threat is real. See the lines of death and power spread across the endless night, bursting like some ruined flower, dying ships in starry light. We are the crew of the fighting lady. The queen of space is a ship of steel. Our captain's word is a call to battle. The klaxons ring when the threat is real. No enemy has stood before us, each in his turn has met defeat. We pray the gods of space protect us, and never a greater foe we meet. We are the crew of the fighting lady, the queen of space is a ship of steel. Our captain's word is a call to battle, the klaxons ring when the threat is real.
I am the navigator of the Starship Enterprise, and I am honor bound by oath to guide her through the skies. But greater than that honor is the pleasure that I feel each time I stop to realize that all my dreams are real. Farewell, Mother Russia, I rise to meet the stars and take my balalaika song beyond the moon and Mars. Though somewhere Mother Russia is white with winter snow, I help to forge that starry trail and go where no man goes. Oh, I have seen an entity who tortured me with rage, and I have known an alien plague that cursed young men with age. But I've discovered joys as well and made a friend or two. Drunk vodka, yes, and told some tales when every tale was true. Farewell, Mother Russia, I rise to meet the stars and take my balalaika song beyond the moon and Mars. Though somewhere Mother Russia is white with winter snows, I hope to forge that starry trail and go where no man goes. Forgive me, sweet Irena, I never learned to love. My eyes were always turned toward the starry skies above. But if I had another chance to do what I must do, beside me on the Enterprise would be no one but you. Farewell, Mother Russia, I rise to meet the stars and take my balalaika song beyond the moon and Mars. Though somewhere Mother Russia is white with winter snows, I help to forge the starry trail and go where no man goes.
He wasn't quite sure what went wrong, just that the engines blew and flung him hard against the wall, and him the only crew. He felt like he'd been broke in half. He passed out twice from pain, and when he heard the voices, he was sure he'd gone insane.
Bound by oath to guide.
Just two of them at first it was, and then a dozen more. He blinked to see two women kneel beside him on the floor. He thought they might be angels, but they weren't like angels much. No wings, no robes, just plain gray spacer coveralls and such. You're not dead yet, my friend, and it's not quite your time to go. The first one said, now look, your rescue beacon's down below. Ed says that there's another ship not far away at all. You still have two good arms, my friend, so grit your teeth and crawl. They winked out then, the pain clamped down. He thought he'd move no more. Another one appeared and sat beside him on the floor. Come on, tovarich, this one urged, you'll make it, I don't doubt. Show me some of this Yankee guts I've heard so much about. It seemed to take eternity to crawl from here to there. The pain at least 100 times was more than he could bear. But every time he'd start to quit, lie down, give up, and die, another would appear beside him, urging him to try. He reached the beacon in a daze of fever, mist, and pain. He hit the activator, and he saw them once again. Remember, friend, the woman said, when death is closing fast, it's then you try your hardest, for the darkness will not last. He passed out then, the rescue came, they brought him safely home, and he forgot it all until he got to Luna Dome. He passed beneath a hologram that stands above the door, and recognized those faces there, he'd seen them all before. Gus and Ed and Roger made him hold to hope and try. The Russians, Ronald, Krista too, they wouldn't let him die. He knew whose words had saved him, and he knew that in the end he'd go to join their company and greet them as a friend.
It's been 2 years since I saw you, since I stood upon the ground in the shadow of a shuttle that too soon for space was bound. And now I am a warrior, a pilot for the fleet, and they've told me I cannot go home till the enemy's defeat. And now I'm on the front lines in this damn patrol Corvette. Shot 15 of the alien ships and they haven't got us yet. And I curse the foe and I curse this ship and I curse each single fight. For I'm haunted by the memory of you on a moonlit summer night. I remember how we sat there looking down upon the bay, and you told me that you'd wait for me if it took 1,000 days. But I've been gone for a long time, and I've been so far away. And each time I go into battle, dear, for both of us I pray. The foe retreats before us now, his conquests he has lost. We beat him back, we smashed his ships, but Lord, at what a cost. 10,000 men lie graveless in the emptiness of space, and they died so far from heart and home and their woman's fond embrace. The alien fleet's before us now, the final battle draws nigh, and I cannot know before it's done if I'll live or I shall die. But if this one last battle I should manage to survive, I'll come home to you for the war will be through, and I'll take you for my bride.
What do you do when you've got to choose? One may win, but the rest must lose. Leave a lot of girls singing the blues. Who do you love? Who do you love? Nam as red as the sands of Mars. I found her first in spaceport bars. Hungry as me to reach for stars. Who do you love? Who Adelaine's queen of Colony 3, rich as a poor man's dreams can be. She could have anyone, she chose me. Who do you love? Lyron runs her very own ship, clears 10,000 every trip. Wild in the sack, just let her rip. Who do you love? 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 Zay is a princess of wild Kynon, once my schooling for her own. To set me on a continent's throne. Who do you love? Who do you love? Ola's a priestess of great Zaz. Oracle chose me against all odds. Hers and my children would be gods. Who do you love? 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 Yoshabel is a gypsy lass. She'll survive through any pass. A third-rate ship, but a first-rate ass. Who do you love? Who do you love? Fear to lie is a warrior queen, best physique that I've ever seen. Her love is fierce and her conscience clean. Who do you love? 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 You think it's easy, maybe you would, to have more choices than one man should. There is such a thing as too much good. Who do you love? Who do you love? So here I sit on decisions spring. It's growing late and it's hard to think. Barkeep, bring me another drink. Who do you love? Who do you love? Who do you love? Who do you love? Who do you love?
Lunar twilight, dying day. Shadows linger on, the sunlight slowly fades. Darkness deepens as night is drawn. Another day, another shift, tons of rock to dig and lift, and moving dozers through the shallow lunar mines. 4 a.m. or noon makes no difference on the moon. Clocks are just for keeping schedules to find. The rugged miners claim a man can go insane. 7 days of sunshine and 7 more to go.
captain of the Norway, born in Union Side, protector of Bell Station and a source of grudging pride. Left the Maziani with their price upon her head, and stayed to guard the stations that the company left for dead. Captain Signe Mallory has no soul, they say. The captain of the Norway has a heart of frozen clay. That on the bridge of the Norway she throws men's lives like dice. Captain Signe Mallory, her eyes are fire and ice. They say she doesn't think about the lives that she has lost. They say when Norway goes to fight, she doesn't count the cost. That once she's planned a course, she never reckons wrong or right. So why does she stare sleeplessly into the dark all night? Captain Signe Mallory has no soul, they say. The captain of the Norway has a heart of frozen clay. That on the bridge of the Norway she throws men's lives like dice. Captain Signe Mallory, her eyes are fire and ice. They say for Norway's captain disciplines an iron whip. It's worth your life to break her rules in dock or on the ship. That no one sane serves under her command. But if that's so, then why do her troops cheer her when she passes them below? Captain Signe Mallory has no soul, they say. The captain of the Norway has a heart of frozen clay. That on the bridge of the Norway she throws men's lives like dice. Captain Signe Mallory, her eyes are fire and ice. They say the captain has no emotions to control, just iron fist and iron will and iron-banded soul. They say she shows no mercy, and they say she never can. So why is Norway refuge for a burned-out Union man? Captain Signe Mallory has no soul, they say. The captain of the Norway has a heart of frozen clay. That on the bridge of the Norway she throws men's lives like dice. Captain Signe Mallory, her eyes are fire and ice. She's captain of the Norway, born in Union Side. The Maziani fear her, she's the heart of Norway's pride. And stationed her or merchant her from far gone back to Mel. Oh, Mallory, all Norway would fight demons out of hell.
Oh, I could have worked on a research staff. I could have been stationed on the sea, or dug a cozy niche in diseases of the rich, but that wasn't good enough for me. Oh no, I was tired of the land, of diseases that were planned, and some troubles that I didn't care to face. So now I wake each morning to the intercom's warning, and I wonder why I ever went to space. Oh, there's aches and pains, and wounds and sprains, and a spaceborne plague or two. So I'll do my best, and I'll run another test, and pour myself another mug of brew. Now I serve as a crew with a million things to do, and I think that I'm doing it. Crew's got a test. There's aches and pains, and wounds and sprains, and a spaceborne plague or two. So I'll do my best, and I'll run another test, and pour myself another mug of brew. Thank you. I can spiral with cars and neurotics from the stars. So I'll do my best, and I'll run another.
Outside our cabins, listening in the hall, we can hear the captain's security call. Commanders, where we're the gold and security the red. We've no trouble noticing which ones wind up dead. Captain, we don't want to go with outside our cabins is listening in the hole. We can't hear the captain.
Down to the planet with the captain and the doc. It must have been a dozen strong we were, but the captain saw the vision and it must have been a shock. He turned his fleet as his first officer. We had plenty of protection, we had phasers everyone, and security was armed from head to toe. But the captain just suggested should beam back to the ship, and he told security that they could go. Someone tell the captain he's wanted on the bridge. He's got another message from a planet out in space. There's some poor people that their fate, and you know that to their rescue we must race. Now wait right there, the doctor said, I really do believe this is the day that I've been waiting for. So I think I'll hang around for just a little while and see what these charming little ladies have in store. I didn't understand until I looked at the children who were running through the place. Falling short and fast, but I noticed everyone for the spitting image of our someone tell the captain he's wanted on the bridge. We've got another message from a planet out in space. There's some poor people left abandoned to their fate, and you know that to their rescue we must race. The doctor only smiled as all the ladies made their claims. Maternity suits rained from every hand, and he said, I'm a country doctor, not a magistrate, but I'll tell you just exactly what I can. So the captain stood there nervously and looked from face to face with every shred of dignity he had. And the doctor choked his laughter as he checked them one by one, then solemnly pronounced, Jim, your dad. Someone tell the captain he's wanted on the bridge. We've got another message from a planet out in space. There's some poor group of women left abandoned to their fate, and you know that to their time we got back to the ship, the crew had heard the news, and we tried our best to cover every smirk. But the captain sat there fuming with those papers in his hand, and he shouted, "Everybody, back to work." Well, the captain eats on board now whenever we're on leave, and you never see him going into town. Child support is left and broke, he can't risk another kid, and his yeoman will not let him live it down. Someone tell the captain he's wanted on the bridge. We've got another message from some planet out in space. There's some poor group of women left abandoned to their fate, and you know that to their rescue we must race. And you know that to their rescue we must race.
As rich as the goods in our hold, yet we pause on the ramp for a moment, shocked to see a strange creature from the dock. It dodges our claws and leaps straight through the lock, right into the pride of Chanur. We are the pride of Chanur, glossy of eye, fang, and fur. Our fame is unblemished, our ship is the best, for we are the pride of Chanur. Now knows where to run, knows when it's trapped, recognizes a gun. Despite signs of hunger and cuts in its hide, it stands to defy us with true honey pride. Then writes unknown letters in the blood from its side on the deck of pride of Chanur. We are the pride of Chanur, glossy of eye, fang, and fur. Our fame is unblemished, our ship is the best, for we are the pride of Chanur. Now this is a prize and a mystery to track, and here come the gift thieves demanding it back. Now shall we give over and meekly obey? Once more let the pirates of gift have their way. They've robbed us before, they'll not wait today. No deal from the pride of Chanur. We are the pride of Chanur, glossy of eye, fang, and fur. Our fame is unblemished, our ship is the best, for we are the pride of Chanur. They've fired on the station, the jump point, and more. Their hopes all straight, and they started a war. Great gods, how enormous the trouble has grown for the sake of one male of a species unknown. Would we have done better to leave him alone? Hell no, not the pride of Chanur. We are the pride of Chanur, glossy of eye, fang, and fur. Our fame is unblemished, our ship is the best, for we are the pride of Chanur. Aye, we are the pride of Chanur.
In the year of 1986, on an icy winter's day, the shuttle Challenger left the pad and started on her way. The shuttle Challenger lifted off with 7 brave women and men. In flames they died just 10 miles high and never came home again. Never came home again. In flames they died just 10 miles high and never came home again.
say that they died in vain, nor stay on the ground afraid. The stars are one step closer now because the price we paid. And mourn for the shuttle that flies no more, and weep for the friends we've lost. But to leave the earth will still be worth whatever it has to cost. Whatever it has to cost. To leave the earth will still be worth whatever it has to cost. So fire no guns and last salute, but let the rockets roar, and reach for the wide and starry sky as Challenger did before. And raise no earthbound slab of stone to mark the place they lie, but write their names with the shuttle's flames 10 miles in the sky. 10 miles in the sky. Write their names with the shuttle's flames 10 miles in the sky. And here's a toast to the Challenger's crew who died for the dream of space, and all the pioneers who have the sky for resting place. No grave nor tombstone do they need, for their memory will survive as long as we fly beyond the sky and keep the dream alive. Keep the dream alive as long as we fly beyond the sky and keep the dream alive. Keep the dream alive. Let the shuttles fly beyond the sky and keep the dream alive.
Jamie Dawson was the captain of the Christian and her crew, and he flew and fought the Christian in the War of '82. Now the Christian was the tightest ship between here and Charlemagne, and the crew of Jamie Dawson was. There's a star tide rising, sweeping through galactic skies as man, clan, or wolflings prepare for hologram surprise. Our planet had no patron, we owe our lives to none. Though some may try the easy way, our knowledge is hard won. And though we're young and eager, our way is the one we'll go. Our history's taught us many things a client race won't know. And there's a star tide rising, sweeping through galactic skies as man, clan, or wolflings prepare for all a grand surprise. We harbor malice toward no one, though we protect our own. For young or not, we know the risk of going it alone. But if you try to bind our clan, remember what you've seen. That a wolfling is as wolfling does beware, our plans are keen. And there's a star tide rising, sweeping through galactic skies as man, clan, or wolfling prepare for all a grand surprise. Together all kinds work to build our interstellar plan. The brotherhood and partnership of dolphin, chip, and man. We forge a path to raise ourselves from others' low esteem, and take our hard-earned rightful place beyond the great stream. Yes, there's a star tide rising, fate and justice with us ride. Man, clan, or wolflings, all of the children unified. Star tide rising, man, clan, brothers strive until the star tide rising, earth kind destinies fulfilled. It was late in '69 when we landed that first time. Man, I still remember how it felt to see it. And it wasn't that long then we were on the moon again, and you could feel yourself beginning to believe it. Then once more and then again, we went back to reach again, each time up another set of heroes' footprints. But those short trips were all we made. Somehow our dream it got waylaid, and not a person, live or dead, has been up there since. And what was so hard won has been abandoned. Our journey to the stars got off the track, but we'll return someday to claim what we once won as our domain. We're going back, I swear to God, we're going back. One small step was all we took, just enough to have a look. A beginning, just a glimmer of man's powers. But our first step on that road has been our last, and it has shown that we are governed by the weak, need, and the cowards. Nothing much up there, they say, don't know how we'll make it pay. We could use that show to help us stay elected. But as billions waste away, we all come nearer to the day when there won't be enough resources to correct it. We must get us off this fragile little planet before we blow ourselves to hell and back. We're gonna make it plain, we'll no more play this waiting game. We're going back, I swear to God, we're going back.
Well, we're still not out in space, and the whole damn human race sits and dawdles with our eggs all in one basket. We've already bought the tools. How long will we stay earthbound fools? That is the question, and I think it's time we ask it. Yes, we still haven't lost that sense of wonder. This won't become a human cul-de-sac. We will see that nothing mars our rightful place among the stars. We're going back, I swear to God, we're going back. For this adventure never will be finished. We'll make up for the spine the others lack. Take it, money, loss, or pain. What we once lost, we will regain. We're going back, I swear to God, we're going back. We're going back, I swear to God, we're going back.
Come you knights and come you pilots with your ships and sabers shining. Come and stop your children's crying. Come and join the Jedi Queen. Come with might and come with glory. Set your dreams on a wings soaring. Hear the ancient hidden story. Come and join the Jedi Queen. Heard the tales the Empire spread. Told you rebels couldn't win. So you locked doors before them, made your courage battered thin. Promised you the traitors' land, wealth and power in your hands. You don't even have to fight, all you do is watch them die. Never ask the dangerous questions, such as why you're off to war. Yours is blood to follow, generals going where the trumpets blow. Come you knights and come you pilots with your ships and sabers shining. Come and stop your children's crying. Come and join the Jedi Queen. Come with might and come with glory. Set your dreams on wings of soaring. Hear the ancient hidden story. Come and join the Jedi Queen. In the battle for Tiatra, saw a pilot as he died. Looked into his shattered cockpit, heard my soul in torment cry. For the first time since I started, for the first time in my life, looked into the enemy's eyes, found that they were just like mine. Every evil force long now had forgotten truth and right. Knew my time had come and somehow saw my way to join their fight. Come you knights and come you pilots with your ships and sabers shining. Come and stop your children's crying. Come and join the Jedi Queen. Come with might and come with glory. Set your dreams on wings of soaring. Hear the ancient hidden story. Come and join the Jedi Queen. Lying in a blasted turret with a full moon in my eyes. Had no hope that help was coming when a flash lit up the skies. Thought it was a battle starship, thought that soon we all would die. Heard the words the Emperor promised, knew right then it bore a lie. Saw the rebel starships coming, being led by the chosen ones. Evil forces lost that morning, and a new day has begun. Come you knights and come you pilots with your ships and sabers shining. Come and stop your children's crying. Come and join the Jedi Queen. Come with light and come with glory. Set your dreams on wings of soaring. Hear the ancient hidden story. Come and join the Jedi Queen.
I am a Dorsai and I've learned the grisly skill. They've taught me how to win a war, 10,000 ways to kill. And all these vicious weapons to be used each time I fight. Now I've become a weapon of such fearsome might. I am no soldier, I'm a man of war. I am no soldier, I'm a man of war. My code is my life, and my duty is my soul. Fulfilling all my contract is my only sort of goal. I go where they tell me I'm safe, and none of us would ever seem to run away. I am no soldier,
from the look in my eyes. I am no soldier, I'm a man of war. I am no soldier, I'm a man of war. We land on some planet and we fight until we fall, or till the war is ended and we hear them sound recall. They say that we are bloodless, that we're nothing but machines, but still they beg to hire us when they have the means. I am no soldier, I'm a man of war. I am no soldier, I'm a man of war. The years count up in kills, but the battles still go on, and none of us believe that we will see a peaceful dawn. It's eons of victory to minutes of defeat, but I'm waiting for the day that you will make us obsolete. Yes, I'm praying for the day that you will make us obsolete. I am no soldier, I'm a man of war. I am no soldier, I'm a man of war. I am no soldier, I'm a man of war.
Or convoy rolling bold. Could that be my old master and all his princely crew, who ran from all disaster that they put us fast through? They put us fast through. Who else would roll so proudly across this blasted land? Who else would pitch so loudly on every channel band? Now do they think that no one could stay out here alive, or did they think us slow ones were too stupid to survive? Stupid to survive. Why did they leave their bunkers they built so long ago? Did they come forth to conquer, or did their roots go low? Their wheels go sleek and glossy, all stuffed with high-tech gear, no longer look so glossy after driving long out here. Driving long out here. For what looks good in planning may not be built to last. Technos were out with manning, replacements run out fast. The salesman's proud assurance won't hold you up in hell. Survival needs endurance, and we've learned that lesson well. We've learned that lesson well. For when they fled the city and left us to our fate, no panic and no pity, nor did we stand and wait. The junkyard sits unguarded, we lose for our tools. We may have been discarded, that didn't make us fools. So come on, dear old master, and see what's waiting here. Our wheels can roll up faster, for lack of tragic fear. We stepped down to our country, of our faithful trust. Don't send me your credentials, no computer run. So lay our horses and bullets for respect. So not for your misloading, no optics to distrust. Your chips are overloading and your laser eats my dust. Your laser eats my dust. Now one of you is burning, another's hung for bell. A third is overburning, a fourth is thrown to hell. The fifth is losing power, the sixth is lost in wheel. This fight will last the hour. Tell me, master, will you deal? Master, will you deal? I'll leave you live and walking as much as you let me. Surrender or quit talking, choose death or poverty. Ah, you're right like the others, my guns come up to line. Your friends can face my brothers, master, your sweet ass is mine. Your sweet ass is mine.
and there's a thunder across the land and a fire in the sky. Gagarin was the first back in 1961 when, like Icarus, undaunted, he climbed to reach the sun. And he knew he might not make it, for it's never hard to die. But he lifted off the pad and wrote a fire in the sky. Yet a higher goal was calling, and we vowed to reach it soon. And we gave ourselves the game with fire on the moon. And Apollo told the world we can do it if we try. And there was one small step and a fire in the sky. Now 2 decades since Gagarin. She's a truck that's aiming high.
at war. And I say we are uniting people tired of war and war. Say to me there's too much danger, say we could be lost. And I say I am no stranger to danger, that's the cost. Say to me our world is dying, ready for its last hurrah. And I cry, keep on trying, we must find our Shangri-La. The job is done, and I say a word.
Once upon a time, the men that we sent out landed in a strange and alien place. And upon a time, we swore that we'd return. They don't look like filthy burglars. And I wonder of the legends they will tell 1,000 years from now. Came a stranger one day. Hardly spoke to the audience, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to slit his purse strings, no one dared to make a slip. For the black-clad man among them had a bolt gun on his head. Bolt gun on his head. It was early in the morning when he landed at the port. And he spent his day in houses of a foul and darkling sort. He's a heretic from off-world, came the whisper from each lip. And he's here to weave some chaos with the bolt gun on his head. Bolt gun on his head. In this town there lived a ganger by the name of Nocturne. Many judges tried to take him, and those men of law were dead. He was vicious and augmented at the age of 104, and the notches on his last box of Now the stranger started showing there to all the folks around. A strange brooch of foreign metal got the guy silver bound. He gave here all the business to leave all the sinners dead. And on the list of purged was tried to end him. 90 men and made a slip. 91 would be the Quister with the Vulcan on his head. Vulcan on his head. Well, it's 37 minutes before the Quister found his prey. The man's in a darkened factory where the bravest feared to stray. Scum were watching from the gantries, muted creatures held their breath. They hoped this holy agent was about to meet his death. About to meet his death. There was 40 feet between them when they stopped to make their play. And the swiftness of the Quister is still talked about today. Nocturne red and nuclear steel for a bolt shell barely tore. And the Quister's aim was blessed by our holy emperor. It was over in a moment and the final plans began. Mutant scum were cut down, righteous brightly burning as they ran. For the stranger brought stormtroopers and the highway made a slip. None escapes the Emperor's Quister with the Vulcan on his head. Vulcan on his head. Vulcan, Mars Vulcan. None escapes the Emperor's Quister with the Vulcan on his head. Vulcan on his head.
Bask ye samplers, bask in the light. Space is dark, but star is bright. Bask in the heat of the distant sun. It's gonna get hotter before we're done. So bask in the heat of the sun, boys. Bask in the heat of the sun. We mine the neutron matter from the heart of a living star. No can't pass magnetic field. We can't go that far. So we must fly backwards to the edge of the stellar core, and there release the drone ships to collect our neutron ore. Bask in the light, space is dark, but the star is bright. Bask in the heat of the distant sun, it's gonna get hotter before we're done. So bask in the heat of the sun, boys, bask in the heat of the sun. Starship's drive is a neutron drive, and it pushes the speed of light. The starships fly to the distant stars, we fly to the star in sight. From cool and green to heat unseen, we cross the warp stages. We do it well and we brave this hell for the sake of the starship crew. Bask ye samplers, bask in the light. Space is dark, but the star is bright. Bask in the heat of the distant sun. It's gonna get hotter before we're done. So bask in the heat of the sun, boys. Bask in the heat of the sun. 1,000,000 miles to the core and back in the heat of the fusion glow. All mankind cries on the lives we have, only the samplers go. If not for the neutrons we return, the starships could not run. And so we mine like our fathers mine and bask in the heat of the sun. Bask ye samplers, bask in the light. Space is dark, but the star is bright. Bask in the heat of the distant sun. It's gonna get hotter before we're done. So bask in the heat of the sun, boys. Bask in the heat of the sun, boys. Bask in the heat of the sun.
What shall we do with a drunk? I don't even need to be here, do I? What shall we do when a drunk space pirate distant stars are waiting? Way, hey, the wormhole beckons. Way, hey, the wormhole beckons. Way, hey, the wormhole beckons. Distant stars away. Shove him in the yellow tip, he's sober. Shove him in the yellow tip, he's sober. Shove him in the yellow tip, sober. Distant stars waiting. Way, hey, the wormhole beckons. Way, hey, the wormhole beckons. Way, hey, the wormhole beckons. Distant stars away. Strap him to the rear hull in a spacesuit. Strap him to the rear hull in a spacesuit. Strap him to the rear hull in a spacesuit. Distant stars.
that complacent days when the future seemed a century away. Then up went Sputnik, gave the world a butt kick and made it clear tomorrow starts today. Beep, beep, boop, boop, hello there. Sputnik sails giggling through the sky. Hey, hey, hey. Red flags, red faces, jump in a race as the space age begins. You generals once thought fun run a waste of cash and that Goddard needed treatment really bad. Done for a threat, propaganda, or prestige. The point is, the thing was in the sky. It made generals frown and put money down and meet that bet or know the reason why. Beep, beep, boop, boop, hello there. Sputnik sails giggling through the skies. Jump in a race as the space age begins with a surprise. That's how it started all those years ago. The push that got us climbing into space. Scenic beginnings, greed for big winnings, but look at all we've gotten from that race. Beep, beep, boop, boop, hello there. Sputnik sails faces, jump in the faces. The space age begins with a surprise. Sputnik wore out and spiraled back to Earth. It burned up very soon. They landed by that upstart of the sky, and in 12 more years a man walked on the moon. Beep, beep, boop, hello there. Sputnik sails giggling through the sky. Red flags, red faces, jumping in a race as the space age begins with a surprise. And the space age began with a surprise. Fly Columbia, thunder toward tomorrow on an oxygen stream. Thunder toward tomorrow, fire, flame, and rocket song. Mark a new time of man, booster candles light the dawn. Fly Columbia, foundation of the future, courier of dreams. Thunder on. Sunshine brightens the horizon, tension rings the morning haze. The shuttle standing tall against the wind. Knows the distant stars, her delta wings will never grace. Countdown pulses race, launch begins. Fly Columbia. Thunder toward tomorrow, fire, flame, and rocket song. Mark a new time of man, booster candles light the dawn. Fly Columbia, foundation of the future, courier of dreams. Thunder on. Columbia, the promise of better days to come. Columbia, new mistress of the sky. Sail in orbit, free, track the moon and chase the sun. Fly Columbia, more humankind fly Columbia. Thunder toward tomorrow on an oxygen stream. Thunder toward tomorrow, fire, flame, and rocket song. Like a new time of man, booster candles light the dawn. Fly Columbia, foundation of the future, courier of dreams. Thunder on, thunder on, thunder on.
When you build a ship to sail deep space, you can't have a crew of mortal race, because 100 years from star to star with a human crew is just too far. Think of all the beer you'd have to carry, not to mention food and other necessities. So you fill your ship with a robot crew and you build a computer captain too. You get some experience for free from some old spacer's personality. Like maybe an old shuttle pilot who's just learned from his last mistake. That's where I come in. So you take some bloke who's halfway dead and you haul him home and you scan his head, and 100 years of flying high is a damn good deal when you're about to die. Till you've had a decade or two to think it over. It gets lonely out here. And 1,000 frozen colonists don't count. So there behind my solar sail are 500 hunks of frozen tail. If I thawed one out, and I know I could, it wouldn't do me a bit of good. What would I use? Don't have any damn body, just this starship. Couldn't even... well, anyway... Now, a couple of billion miles astern, it's another lonesome sucker's turn. So I'll radio back and I'll say, hey, you. Oh, I didn't know they took women, too. Lovely night out tonight, isn't it? Look at all them pretty stars. Yeah, me too. So we'll talk and murmur I love you like other star-crossed lovers do, and in 80 years, we've made a date. Ever see two starships mate? We've got all these robots, and we figure we can put together, none of your damn business.
Space is dark and space is deep, and the price we've paid is far too steep. Though we've gained a hero's name, we're all cripples just the same, and the scars we bear will testify to the pain we've found beyond the sky. We set out in our starship in 2049, sent to ply the galaxy, another Earth to find. They put us in our coffin and gently closed the lid. And if I'd known then what I know now, I'd have wished I'd wake up dead. So we flew 1,000 years through interstellar space. Light years separated us from the human race. And at last we slowed as we approached our target star. And now we find the reason that we've traveled so far. Space is dark, space is deep, and the place we've made is far too steep. Though we've gained a hero's name, we're all cripples just the same. And the stars we bear will testify to the pain we found beyond the sky. As we awoke from frozen sleep, we each knew what to do. We'd scan the sky about the star for a planet shining blue. We'd pull into an orbit and check her atmosphere, and run 100 tests to see if she proved fair. We'd monitor the radio so that we could see if there were any aliens who'd come there before we. Then from our receiver, a tiny voice we heard. It spoke to us in English and we understood each word. Space is dark and space is deep, and the price we've paid is far too steep. Though we've gained a hero's name, we're all cripples just the same. And the scars we bear will testify to the pain we found beyond the sky. 10 years we had been on our way when they found the hyperdrive, and man spread to 1,000 stars while we were half alive. But still they could not stop our ship to save us from our fate, and so we have arrived here but 900 years too late. They told us we were heroes, pinned medals to our chests. They gave us a fine pension and sent us off to rest. For we're anachronisms from another place and time. And so they have retired us, though we're all still in our prime. Space is dark and space is deep, and the price we've paid is far too steep. Though we've gained a hero's name, we're all cripples just the same. And the scars we bear will testify to the pain we've found beyond the sky. And of the 10 men of our crew, but 2 of us remain. For trapped here in the future, we all have gone insane. We knew when we set out that we'd be gone 1,000 years, but we never thought we'd end up as unwanted pensioners. And soon we too will follow where the other 8 have gone, and then our long sad journey will finally be done. In the next room waiting is my time-lost lonely wife, and I'll see her one last time as we take each other's life. Space is dark and space is deep, and the price we've paid is far too steep. Though we've gained a hero's name, we're all cripples just the same. The scars we bear will testify to the pain we found beyond the sky.
We are the crew of the Fighting Lady. The Queen of Space is a ship of steel. Our captain's word is a call to battle. The klaxons ring when the threat is real. When the weapons are hissing thunder, the echoes through the ship we hear. See the glory, its deadly wonder, but locked inside each heart is fear. We are the crew of the Fighting Lady. The Queen of Space is a ship of steel. Our captain's word is a call to battle. The klaxons ring when the threat is real. Each crewman knows their own position, and never from the mark they stray. To fail the ship could mean destruction. If it meant their death, each one would stay. We are the crew of the Fighting Lady. The Queen of Space is a ship of steel. Our captain's word is a call to battle. The klaxons ring when the threat is real. When the long guns rage and rattle, her light grows dim with every blow. Space lies silent beneath the battle. If we died here, then who would know? We are the crew of the Fighting Lady. The Queen of Space is a ship of steel. Our captain's word is a call to battle. The klaxons ring when the threat is real. See the lines of death and power spread across the endless night, bursting like some ruined flower, a dying ship in starry light. We are the crew of the Fighting Lady. The Queen of Space is a ship of steel. Our captain's word is a call to battle. The klaxons ring when the threat is real. No enemy has stood before us. Each in his turn has met defeat. We pray the gods of space protect us, and never a greater foe we meet. We are the crew of the Fighting Lady. The Queen of Space is a ship of steel. Our captain's word is a call to battle. The klaxons ring when the threat is real.
Home and family gone by. To the
And now you want to start it again. Well, to hell with your mission. To hell with him. Man, you aren't the reason that I'm going in. Catch a snake, lest you come from behind. And I won't turn my back, man, on you. I'll play your damn hero. You should forfeit your life, but you'll live so this day you know. And I'll teach you just what you can do. It was never my way to do favors when asked, but this is written in red. And it's my blood that spills if this rescue game fails. If I lose him or I find out he's dead, but you won't win that easy, 'cause I fall too hard, and you'll never quite know just who's holding the card. I'll find my way out like a snake in the grass. I control this more than you'd believe. You can lie to me, cheat me till my tricks are all gone, but there's always one more up my sleeve, and you'll see it before this snake leaves. I don't need your help or your men or your plans. They're like friends, they just get in the way. So send me on in, 'cause I won't be had. Oh, you'll have to work hard for that day. So let's get it over before it's too late. Send me to fight for you inside Hell's Gate. You can't catch a snake lest you come from behind, but you tell me that you're not a fool. Just hold on to that thought, not valid too long. Just wait till you see how I move. And this is just part of what I can do. Give me one tall ship to sail, a star to guide her by. Let me orbit unknown worlds 1,000 miles high. My lover is a virgin queen, the gods gave her to me. A ship without a boom or sail, who rules an endless sea. Oh,
guarded by my queen.
I was with the Midwest crowd who stood in line for blocks. I cheered on the Reliance end, and I shed a tear for Stocks. And we talked for 3 days running of how Khan did push his luck. And I am saved, I am saved, I am saved. For the edict's still the way to God's Spock's still logical, of course. And we've still got full main phasers, so tell me who needs the Force. And if Buck thinks that he's the one with the yeah, just tell him we've got Admiral Kirk who still has gorgeous. And I am born again, I am born again. Proud of my ship and all her men within. And I know again, Trek fandom has been born again. Thank Genesis and Meyer and the Fen. So spread the word throughout the land. We know that Spock's not dead. And if they will not bring him back, we'll make condoms instead. Dave and Solid and Co-Star and Filk can tag behind. And even the bridge crew can come, 'cause this time they got lines. And we're born again, we are born again. Now it's time to show those Jedi where we stand. 16 years it's been, but now Trek has been born again. And I'm proud to be a born again Trek fan. Now it's our solemn duty to see that everyone's been safe. If Serac thought he had it rough, he ought to live today. But oh great bird, please hear our prayer, guide our Trek on its course. We'll make the whole world follow Trek, and if we must use Force, oh, born again, we are born again. We're proud of Starfleet's finest, yes indeed. And I know again, my faith in Trek is born again. The final frontier calls again to me, and the legends will live on eternally.
Every morning the alarm goes off and knocks me out of bed. I rush to catch the bus to get to work and bash some heads. My boss is screaming murder as I punch the clock at 9. I grab my blade and armor and start hacking up the line. I'm a 9 to 5 barbarian. Don't have to do no paperwork, I'm happy as a clam. Not a farmer or librarian. I'm a killer with the vengeance and a profit-sharing plan. There's a coffee break at 10 o'clock, another one at 3. An hour off for lunch and for the doc to look at me. A stop to sharpen up my knife and brush the guts away. Then back into the fight to earn my dollar for the day. I'm a 9 to 5 barbarian. Don't have to do no paperwork, I'm happy as a clam. Not a farmer or librarian. I'm a killer with a vengeance and a profit-sharing plan. At 5 the whistle blows and I go home to hearth and wife. I have a drink and contemplate the meaning of my life. The stresses of my budget can no longer be denied. I'm gonna have to start assassinations on the side. I'm a 9 to 5 barbarian. Don't have to do no paperwork, I'm happy as a clam. Not a farmer or librarian. I'm a killer with a vengeance and a profit-sharing plan. Let's be xenophobic.
what's really in this year. Let's find a nasty, slimy, ugly alien to fear. There's no more cutesy stories about E.T. phoning home. Let's learn to love our neighbors like the Christians learned in Rome. We know we ought to hate them. They're different, you see. We've seen their mean and ugly on movies and TV. The folks that ought to know have told us how it's got to be. The gospel truth is found in scenes from Alien and V. Let's wipe out any life form that seems to be a threat. We'll serve them up a genocide they never will forget. 'Cause if we miss a couple, they'll breed a couple more. And soon we'll all be hating twice as many as before. You see, aliens can never be humankind. A more delightful race than us you'll never ever find. So step aside, you star slime, we're ready for your worst. We know you want to beat us, enslave us and defeat us, oppress us and browbeat us unless we get you first. Transport sleep for the sky where they kidnapped my soul from the corn and the rye. I tore at the chains of my life till I cried, and I ran to the bars and the crews and the stars. I don't know where I'm going, son, but it's far away from the things I've done. I got time on my hands and dust on my feet. I've got worlds to find and friends to meet, and I can't go down and be earthbound no more. Paid my dues in freight yard and hold, scrubbing decks, stamping musty with mildew and mold. Long weeks hauling crates in the dark and cold. For just 12 hours down on some alien ground, so I spent my pay on station and whores getting drunk just to blot out the freight lifters' roar, dealing cards over men who lay dead on the floor till the driving and song drew me back, called me on. I don't know where I'm going, son, but it's far away from the things I've done. I got time on my hands and dust on my feet. I've got worlds to find and friends to meet, and I can't go down and be earthbound no more. On a ship playing Hold'em and stud, out of disgrace where she lay in the mud. Filled her up, made her whole through my sweat and my blood, and I cheated and lied just to learn how to fly. So I forged a trade in alien stone-seeking planets no miner has ever called home. With wonders man never was destined to own, coming in for a day and then back on my way. I don't know where I'm going, son. It's far away from this. Time on my hands, dust on my feet. I've got worlds to find and friends to meet, and I can't go down and be earthbound no more. But the years have ebbed like the tide, and the specter of death takes the seat by my side. But I will not have died like my grandfathers died, lying trapped in the dirt of an uncaring earth. I will end my life at the edges of space, leaving worlds and tomorrow
always the same. I've gone crazy for the love of this game. I've changed my history, my century, my name. Time's going under for the sake of the game. Stroll through the field with a sword and a crown. The walls of present time are tumbling down. Stand up with Vikings, with kings and corsairs. The past is open and the future is Time is a tyrant. Laptop, computer. Swing into battle, it's always the same. I've gone crazy for the love of this game. I've changed my history, my century, my name. Time's going under for the love of the game. Time's going under for the sake of the game.
From a planet they call Mandalore came a stranger one fine day. Never lifted up his helmet, had too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. For that Mandalorian had a big iron on his hip, a big iron on his hip. When he landed on Navarro, he was looking for some work. And he met up with old Brief Karga, who told him with a smirk, "You're the best one in the parsec," that's the whisper from each lip. "Now I've got business for the Mando with the big iron on his hip, the big iron on his hip." In this town there was a bounty that was strictly off the book. Many men had tried to claim it, but none had just what it took. And the client was imperial, and the bounty was bizarre. But the Mendo took the job because they paid him with Beskar. They paid him with Beskar. So the Mando took the payment and the little tracking bar, climbed aboard his trusty starship and flew off for the job. Well, he landed on Arvala and he learned to ride a bird. Then he rode off for the bounty with his mind upon his work, his mind upon his work. Well, the bad men in the compound numbered 50, maybe more. But he partnered with the bounty droid and evened up the score. Then he found a baby Yoda, shot the droid right in the head, for it tried to harm the baby, but that droid just wound up dead. The droid just wound up dead. So he took the baby Yoda all the way back to his ship. But the Jawas, they had raided it and given him the slip. So he bargained with the Jawas, and the Mudhorn he did slay. Took that egg back to the Jawas, and then went about his way. Went about his way. When he took his bounty in that day, he didn't feel quite right. With his shiny Beskar armor, looking for a fight. And the stormtroopers were many, but a laser fairly ripped. And the whistling birds were deadly like the big iron on his hip, the big iron on his head. Now the Mando saved the baby and he made a quick escape. Many hunters tried to take innocence and many met their fate. So if you want to go on living, friend, don't make that mistake. Take the bounty on the Mando with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. Big iron. Don't you try to match the Mando with the big iron on his hip. The big iron on his hip. dancers' music woke, the harpers harped, the minstrels sang, and at the gates the trumpets rang. No harpers around the halls, the darkness dwells in Durin's halls, the shadow lies upon his tomb.
Now I met Sam Jones on a dockside night in a rundown Viking bar. A kid of maybe 15 years at that purely nowhere star. He had no ship, he had no skills, no name or family. And he looked at me like a thirsty soul at a boundless salty sea. For space is wide and good friends are too few. Captain, take me with you. Captain, I'll work for free. I was spacer born and stranded here. Dockside's not for me. Now that tale sure is an old one. Some stationer unwise had slept up with some spacer love and got herself this prize. For space is wide and good friends are too few. And the kid grows up all restless and dreams of faring free. The stars and the worlds and foreign docks and things he'll never see. A spacer's more than born, I said, he's trained from infancy. And you've grown up station side, boy, you were no use to me. For space is wide and good friends are too few. Well, I saw him take that hope of his and turn his face away. Not give up, no, he'd never quit, just try further down the way. Hey kid, I said, you're stubborn if you work with half that will. Well, our engineer could use a hand, but we've got a berth to fill. For space is wide and good friends are too few. He stood there with that scowling look as if he hadn't heard. And then the tears ran down his face, but he didn't say a word. No, he never was much for talking after we took him on board. Yes, sir, yes, ma'am, no, sir, were all the words that he'd afford. For space is wide and good friends are too few. Now the engineer, Kate Meacham, well, her eyes were going bad. She knew I knew, and that kid I sent drove old Kate raving mad. Out she'd yell, and he'd lie low until old Kate got cool. Then back he'd go, and he'd do the scut, while Kate would call him a fool. For space is wide, and good friends are too few. In time, Kate's eyes got much worse, and every crewman knew. But Kate herself, well, her heart would stop on the day she left the crew. That close-mouthed kid would never talk, he just covered Kate's mistakes. He'd say, check the number 4, or Kate, that's 9.8. For space is wide and good friends are too few. Now we made our rounds of the ports we used from Halley's to Almar. And one jump, all of our luck ran out for a little K-class star. We hit a rock, a vein went down, the ship went kiting through. No way to stop, and no damn thing that a rescue ship could do. For space is wide and good friends are too few. The number 3 bar, Kate Meacham said, that's broken on that vein. I'll send a man up, I said then, first hope I'd entertained. No way, said Kate, it's outside work, we can't fix that from here. And to pull that thing with a high-V charge is a job for the engineer. For space is wide and good friends are too few. Now we rode in dust at 3/4 sea with our shields all down and null. Kate, I said, it's hell out there, dust is chewing up our hull. It'll chew a hard suit faster still, 10 minutes is all you'll last. 9 hours later, old Kate said, I'll just work a little fast. For space is wide and good friends are too few. Well, old Kate put that hard suit on. She went out in the driving hail of a Hy-Vee gas, scoured our hull with a shriek like a banshee wail. Her voice came back so thin and weak that we could hardly hear. I'm on it now, I'm at the vein, I've got the cover clear. For space is wide and good friends are too few. And silence then, a long, long while, all drowned in static hiss. Damn this thing, my faceplate's fogged, my sight's gone all to mist. Kate, I said, get back inside, someone else will go. But then I heard the aft lock work 2 levels down below. For space is wide and good friends are too few. Steady, Kate, said the kid low voice while the minutes ran. Easy, Kate, my suit's brand new, keep low as ever you can. I'll find the pins, you tell me how, and I'll get this bastard free. Kate's voice then, we listened hard, caught about 1 word in 3. For space is wide and good friends are too few. 10 minutes gone, we heard Kate say, then we heard the kid's hard breath. I got her, shoved the other in, hold on for life and death. Said the kid, my arm's going numb, oh that's it, now there Kate, she's in. Get inside fast, get out of here, he went to static then. For space is wide and good friends are too few. Boy, hang on, we heard Kate say, then we heard Kate Meacham swear. And quiet then, just a static hiss and the stillness in the air. 10 minutes more, power up, I said, for we heard no sound back there. It was my hand to shove the lever home and the power surge that flared. For space is wide and good friends are too few. As we turned for that K-class sun. But Kate and the kid went on together on the trip they'd both begun. Oh, half-blind Kate and young Sam Jones made a hell of an engineer. So turn down a glass for such as they, and thank God we're sitting here. For space is wide and good friends are too few. Yes, space is wide and good friends are too few.
adventure, higher pay. Join the Space Marines today, and you're gonna be a hero in the sky. Do you wanna wear a macho uniform? Do you wanna wear a macho uniform? Armored shirt with BBBs, plastic bag around the that you'll have no choice when you hear the sergeant's voice. Yeah, you'll always rise as early as the bird. Do you wanna eat exotic space cuisine? Powdered eggs and wafer bar, nameless stew and burger char. Yeah, you'll always eat exotic space cuisine. Do you wanna own the latest weaponry? Do you wanna own the latest weaponry? Guns that jam and spray like hell with the shots made by Mattel. Yeah, you'll always own the Do you wanna take a bodybuilding muscles and weapons? Yeah, we'll put you through a bodybuilding kiss some gorgeous foreign dames. On 100 rules of war, there's still just one kind of whore. Yeah, that's what you'll see of gorgeous foreign dames. Do you wanna test the latest weapons made? Do you wanna test the latest weapons made? On every other pass, one'll get you in the ass. Yeah, that's how you'll test the latest weapons made.
Don't open up the cabin hatch, the air is sure to leak. And you never will retrieve it. And so, if your life's aboard, don't open the reactor door. Don't open up the cabin hatch. And mind your manners, as circumstances may require, and never set the cat on fire. Don't change the navigator's data, someone's sure to see ya. You know the captain's view of that, a very bad idea. He doesn't want his ship to race, forever lost in endless space. Don't change the navigator's data. And mind your manners, as circumstances may require, and never set the cat on fire.
start an interstellar war. And mind your manners as circumstances may require, and never set the cat on fire. Young man, and I hadn't made my fame. I spent the night with a tinker's lass who left when the morning came. It's many years she's left me, and since she's gone away, but I'm mad for the tinker's daughter, and I love her to despair. For there's many dark and lovely, and there's many fine and fair, but I'm mad for the tinker's daughter, and there's none that can compare. Now a tinker is a rambler, and he wanders through far, and through one lover, the tinker's bound to go from star to star, and to find her I've crossed hell itself in the heavens up above, and I've seen 1,000 wonders, but I haven't found my love. For there's many dark and lovely, and there's many fine and fair, but I'm mad for the tinker's daughter, and there's none that can compare. I've seen the golden cities, and the golden women there, and I've seen the green-eyed women of the wind with silver in their hair, seen the dark and noble ladies, and a queen upon her throne, but I searched the worlds for the tinker's girl to take her for my own. And there's many dark and lovely, and there's many fine and fair, but I'm mad for the tinker's daughter, and there's none that can compare. Now love will make you crazy, and love will make you blind, and love will make you search until you don't know what you'll find, and love will make you finish so you can find warmer by far than Muscovine. In Afghanistan, it's done by Pakistan, with its warm water port upon the sea. Exciting things are happening.